Hello, hello, and welcome back to Hand of Fate.
Back so soon? I knew you would not falter.
When we left off,
The round,
hang on,
our game truly begins.
story mode. When we left off, we had just defeated the Jack of Skulls, and now we face the Queen of Dust. Money bags. In combat, the player's movement speed is reduced for how much gold they possess. Added in has special challenges, 3 rock falls, and 3 good fortune. Just as much blessing as there is curse. The bandit queen was taken by slaves as a child and raised in the desert. Over the years, she has bribed and murdered her way to her current position as second in command of the Desert Thieves, proving herself capable of ruthless cunning.
A bold woman, this one. She did not collapse when the Empire did. No, she took up arms, organized her people, and vowed that in a country where death had gathered, she would be the one dealing it.
So, it looks like we can't start because we have to do some changes to our deck once again. We're not going to go with the auto recommended. We're going to stick on hard mode.
You want to play on hard mode? Done.
Let's load up the encounter deck. So, let's remove some of our duller cards. We've seen Deadman's Gorge now. We've seen Ambush. There's still a token to be got on River. We can't remove any of these. So I think Mr. Lionel and the Maiden might come from our own memory, while a lot of the others were put here by the dealer. The rest of these are new, so I want to keep them in. Let's fill in with some more new things. I want to try and stick to the base game things more often than the DLCs with this. So let's add in the Helpful Priest, the Crucible, Desert Storm, and well, now we have no choice. Let's add in. I love Mr. Lionel, so Goblin King's Halls I think we'll go with. He's my dad. Excuse me. And over here, let's tuck in any weapons labeled as new. And now we're overdraft, so let's remove some of the more boring things. Let's see here. The basic shield I can do without. And we don't need 2 medium armors when we got the Chains of Rage in there. And I think I'm happy with that as our loadout right now. Alright. So, let us back up and hop in.
Now we play for the cup, the first of my symbols.
These shuffle animations are so wonderful. Look at my cool card tricks. I'm cool, right? I wonder if the decks actually get thicker as more cards are put in. I don't think they do, but it would be a nice detail if they did.
The game. In addition to the pain and gain decks, there are now blessings and curses. Choose your steps carefully.
And of course, as we saw in the description, we start off with a curse. Where is it? There it is. Money makes us heavier, which is a fun curse. And now we finally have splitting paths. Multiple routes to choose from. Let's start south. I suspect the stairs will be in the bottom corner. Ah, the Maiden.
The world of the cards is grim. Yet even in the darkness, there is light to be found.
One day, in a shady forest, you encounter an elf maiden. She stops to greet you. I am Marith of the Forest Folk. My people have long helped the mortals of this realm. What boon would you ask of me? I'm feeling supplies. I think that'd be worthwhile. This bread will sustain you for many days. 3 food.
I'm sure you're grateful for that.
And 3 more food. Make sure you look at the fucking video. I would like 2 Whoppers. And also 2 more Whoppers. If you've never seen that video, just, look it up. I basically gave you the whole joke, but I cannot mimic the guy's hilarious voice. The greatest of magical artifacts were forged long ago and have only limited uses before their power is spent. Use them wisely, and they may guide you to victory. Farewell, mortal. Alright, let's move to the center. And what do we got here? The helpful priest.
Priests, gods, and eternal damnations. I have no truck with any of it.
You meet a wandering priest who greets you in a friendly manner. For a small share of your provisions, I will bless you in the name of the old gods. Half our food. Oof. You know what? Sounds good, buddy. Ooh. Alright, it's gonna be good no matter what.
Choose from these options.
I know it's not this one. I'm getting a good vibe off here. Damn, I was thinking it was either that or the far right. He says a few words in a language of an old religion and gently touches your forehead. It is done. Draw 1 blessing card. This card's token is now yours. High Constitution.
Will remain always active and are never removed. Unless you die, of course. Then you're back where you began, as always.
Whenever the player eats food, they gain twice the usual healing. Alright.
Take the token. It is yours.
And let's push right. And what do we have here? Ooh, the landlocked lubber.
Again, a token is at stake.
The door to the landlocked lubber opens with a creak, breaking the silence like a thunderclap in a tomb. The proprietor greets you. Welcome, traveler. Before I can treat you with our hospitality, I must ask you a very important question. Have you seen, heard, or God forbid, smelled a kraken? What is a kraken? The landlord stares at you in disbelief. He proceeds to rant and rave for nearly an hour about the dangers, claws, feeding patterns, and scent of the kraken. After which, you learn that his name is Carlo, and in the years past, he sailed the seas as a captain. Now he owns this inn and stays as far away from the sea as possible. After giving you some time to enjoy the warm and some table bread, Carlo approaches you. I've heard rumors of boats going missing from the small village port of Norwich. No survivors, no witnesses. Norwich port is run by bandits, thieves, and smugglers. There's no way you know what's really happening there.
The game of eternity that we play. I didn't think that meant you'd take forever to make a decision, mind.
I'm reading. There's no way to know what's really happening there. Perhaps you could have a look around and find out more. I would go, of course, but I have this place to look after. Carlo gestures to the empty, damp-ridden flea hole that he calls a home. This card's token is now yours. A call to adventure. Alright, and what do we get here? Hitch a ride. I figured this is the way to move on.
A muddy road. Certainly.
Alright. You've found a friendly trader willing to let you ride on his wagon. You have discovered the exit to the area. Let us hitch a ride. You embark upon the next leg of your adventure.
You are close on her trail, and more confident than I had imagined. Perhaps you will play beyond this mark, and we will see your true mettle. This
We're-
game is still only beginning. New rules, new tools, new abilities. We have far to go as yet.
The subtitles bugged up a little bit there. Bugged out. We don't got a lot of food, so we're just gonna keep pressing forward and not worry about the diversions for now. After all, there's always other future playthroughs where we can see what these cards hold. Mr. Lionel! Whilst enjoying your evening meal at the local inn, a strange old man sits next to you. He taps his shoulder quite painfully with his wooden staff to get your attention, and you notice that he appears to be a goblin, poorly disguised as a human. His wizened face grins at you with a hint of madness.
My name is Mr. Lionel. If you give me what I need, boy, I will conjure up your heart's desire with this wizarding wand of my own creation.
What is it that you need, Mr. Lionel? The goblin immediately begins to wander around your person, prodding and poking at you, your weapons and apparel, before making a sudden grab at something. My headband. He then sits considering you for a while, before slapping the table with his hand.
I know what you need.
Here, Mr. Lionel pulls out a large, empty cloth sack and holds it open for you.
Reach in and you will retrieve your heart's desire.
An axe.
A peasant's weapon, but effective nonetheless.
A better weapon's a better weapon.
As pleases you.
We shall meet again.
The goblin suddenly declares. He then strides confidently out the back of the tavern. Alright, we don't got a lot of food, so just keep pressing forward.
Your provisions are running low. Can you press on?
Rockfall.
Terrifying walk to get to the queen. So many potential places for an assailant to get the upper hand.
While journeying near the coast, you hear a rumble overhead. Falling rocks force you to take cover. Attempt to dodge the rocks. Oh god. Oh, I wasn't ready for the double shuffle. Oh no! You slip and stumble into the path of the rocks. Draw 3 pain cards. Injury, lose 10 health. Injury or permanent injury, lose 15 max health. Permanent injury, lose 10 max health. Oh. Just when you think it's over, you are knocked unconscious by a large rock striking you. Hey Tyler Toon. You're struck by a large rock on your unprotected head. A good warrior always wears a helmet, you remember. Hours later, when you awaken, you find that some of your supplies are missing. 2 more pain cards. Oh, God. Lose 1 food. That's not good. And 3 gold. Oh, that was awful. That was rough. Okay. We're out of food now. Oh, well, perfect timing. A shop. In a shady grove off the beaten trail, you find a traveling merchant looking to trade with adventurers. General shops offer a range of items and healing, but the prices are a little higher than usual. Greetings, wise traveler. I have much to offer you. Oh, so he's gonna fucking try and gouge me, huh?
Buy more food. You must be relieved.
Yeah, considering I literally just ran out. Ugh. Alright, do we got anything to sell? Not really. Is he selling anything I really want? Desperate measure. But only the very start of it. It does have a very similar art style to Darkest Dungeons, I will say. I'd say it's a lot less brutal of a game. So we've, Mace does holy damage. More damage to lower your health is. Wouldn't be bad to have, but I can't afford it. Oops.
Are you a woodsman turned warrior now?
Normal axe. Homunculus, and what do we got here? Consuming Shame. All weapon attacks are enhanced with a powerful poison that taints the victim's mind and body. Well, we can't afford much, so we're just gonna dump all of our money on food, I think. Because I don't know if this is actually the last leg of our journey. 10 more food. Not a bad deal, actually.
Food is crucial for healing. If you travel without food, your strength will not be restored between encounters. You'll also begin to starve. It seems you'll learn that soon enough, though.
Yeah, every step you take with food consumes 1 food and heals 5 health. Every step you take without food loses 5 health. It's a fun mechanic. Alright. It stops you from just stepping on every card and running around and taking the most convenient paths. Is this the queen? There she is.
Noble causes turn to rotten enterprise. You may win this battle and send the queen to her rightful end. Yet, what have you gained in the process?
So we've read this bit at the beginning of the recording, but the top half is the part that's new. That's the thing I was thinking with Jack previously. This Desert Queen is more lethal in battle and harder to kill than a regular bandit. Her blades are sharp and she is frequently protected by a powerful crossbow. Alright.
As you plunder the secrets of your memories, you'll gain new cards. Some you'll wish you'd left untouched.
The secrets of our memories. This implies the Queen of Dust comes from our hand, not his. Does that mean that at one point we did in fact fight the Bandits of Dust? And the skeleton. Meanwhile, the skeletons are his people. All right, let's fight the queen. She's accompanied by a mere 2 of dust. Not that hard. But I believe she also comes with, yep, her crossbow. All right, let's go. Oh shit! That was a. Oh. Come on. Oh, I didn't dodge right. Oh shit. Gee, she's good at stun locking you. Oh shit. Oh, come on. Can I break the crossbow? Oh shit, dodge, come on. Alright, all that's left is the crossbow now. Whew, that was tough. We narrowly made it through.
Inevitable, I suppose. So often those who breed plowshare to sword die by the grim instruments of their industry. Still, she fought well and bravely, which is all I expect from my pawns and players.
So, Gobble upgrades, new starting gear. Your starting equipment has been upgraded. So I think now we start with a basic axe and not a rusty axe, amongst other things. Increased stun. Your stunning attack now renders enemies dazed for longer, so the shield is actually more effective to do the shield bash. Cursed luck. Draw the cursed luck curse. Bandit strength increased. Bandits have had their strength increased. Skeleton strength increased. And skeleton regeneration. Skeletons will now reanimate. So as you go, old cards get harder.
You have earned the first of the symbols of my power and passed the first gate. There is no turning back now. Previously I was merciful, but now I cannot be. It is begun. I crafted each of these cards over the course of years.
Nope, subtitles messed up.
You have taken them from me in mere moments.
Man, I didn't point out earlier, but the chalice we were fighting for was floating over here. Alright, so let's see. First token. For dealing with the helpful priest, you receive health potions, healer's ring, and charity. And right here we got your meeting with Carlo at the landlocked lover gains you this card. Oh, it's not locked in. I wonder why that's the only DLC that you're forced to take the start of. Smuggler's Wharf. As a reward for defeating my bandit queen, you receive these new cards. The Jack of Plagues. Asleep in the Forest. Field of Poppies. And Battle at Brooktop. And then once again for the queen as the final token. As a reward for defeating the bandit queen, you receive these new cards. The Fleet Cuffs. Armor of Cold. And Huge Hammer. I kind of remember the Field of Poppies from previous runs. I want to have every card appear at least once, though.
Do you have what it takes to defeat the rats?
Alright, let us continue. Twice the fail. The player loses 5 gold for every fail and 10 gold for every huge failure chance card. Damn. 3 Ratman hunting and 3 angry mobs. Here is the beast who hates your kind and has grown fat and evil with that hatred. The Jack of Plagues will kill you and suck the marrow from your bones.
Ah, the rats. They have swarmed up from the dark places beneath the realms of humanity and now squat amongst your cities and feast and shriek and hunt and writhe.
Alright, let's hop into the deck builder. Sticking with hard mode, of course. We're not going to take the auto recommended setup. Let's hop into the gear first. Alright. So let's focus on new things that are not DLC. Get them shuffled in. And is there anything old we want to pull out of rotation now? Let's see here. We haven't gotten the River's Reward yet. We've met the helpful priest. Oh, we can remove Mr. Lionel now, so let's go ahead and remove him. And we got more. We still need more slots. So let's add in the DLCs. Start to pursue those storylines. And we have one more slot. We got to keep in our uncle, or you know, our big old daddy, Mr. Lionel. You got to keep him in. Meanwhile, for gear, let's add the new huge hammer in. The Armor of Cold, the Fleet Cuffs, and the Healer's Ring. And that brings us up to the recommended count. Nice. And let us back up. And hop in. Oops, I hit the wrong space, I guess. Also, the chalice we want is sitting right there. Yeah, select. Come on. Start game.
Our Lord of Plague does like to rub your nose in misfortune.
All right. We got the setup right here. Ooh, cursed luck.
Let us see how you progress with that millstone around your neck. Of course, you can remove your curses at shops if you can find them. Still, I'm keen to see how you handle your disadvantages.
All right, the difficulty of picking successful chance cards is increased. All right. We got extra challenge now. The maiden.
One day in a shady forest, you encounter the elf maiden. She stops to greet you.
I am Aerith of the Forest Folk. My people have long helped the mortals of this realm. What boon would you like? Gotta lean on supplies when you're this early on. Alright, 2 food gain cards. The bread will sustain you for many days. 10 food. Nice. There we go. And 5 food. That's the start we need. Now we're set. Remember, mortal, that bold heroes make for great ballads, but survivors think twice before meddling in affairs of gods and monsters. Because she's a fair maiden. Alright, let's just keep pressing forward. Oh, Mr. Lionel. Whilst enjoying your evening meal at the local tavern, a strange old man takes the seat next to you. He taps your shoulder quite painfully with his wooden staff to get your attention, and you notice that he appears to be a goblin, poorly disguised as a human. His wizened face grins at you with a hint of madness.
My name is Mr. Lionel. If you give me what I need, boy, I will conjure up your heart's desire with this wizarding wand of my own creation.
What do you need, Mr. Lionel? The goblin immediately begins to wander around your person, prodding and poking at your weapons and apparel, before making a sudden grab at something. My headband? My ring! I didn't even realize I was wearing a ring. He then sits down, considering you for a while, before slapping the table with his hand.
Ah, I know what you need.
Mr. Lionel reaches behind her ear and pulls out a money bag, heavy with coins.
Magic is believing in yourself. If you can do that, you can make anything happen.
4 gold gain cards. Okay. I don't know what that ring did, but whatever it did, it's gonna be worth the amount of money we get. 20 gold. 23 gold. Okay. 43 gold. Alright. 58 gold. He gave us 58 gold. Thank you, Mr. Lionel. Thank you, Daddy.
We shall meet again,
The goblin suddenly declares. He then strides confidently out the back of the tavern. Okay, let's take a quick gander at our inventory in case there's something else we have that I didn't notice. Oh, right, it's because we start with the better gear. Yeah, we start with a non-rusty axe, light armor, our headband, a normal shield. Alright, we got twice fail and cursed luck. Man, this mixed with the cursed luck, that's a fucking rough go. Alright, I don't know what the ring was, sadly. Let's press on over to here. The river.
How will you cross this time?
Alright, your path is blocked by a river. The water is clear, but fast flowing. Attempt to cross the river. I got a good feeling coming from here. Yeah! Your light armor makes the crossing easy, and you even stop to dive before some shiny stones on the riverbed that may fetch a few coins. The dealer draws you to 1 gold gain card. Oh man, we are loaded this run. It's a good thing we're not in the one where we're slowed down. Jesus, took him a bit. Only 3 gold. Not too bad. Got 96 coins, almost my favorite number. Once on the other side of the river, you realize that one of the stones is in fact a ring. You put it away to have it cleaned and identified later, then continue your journey. This card's token is now yours. So I guess we're gonna get a ring from the river. I've never actually successfully done the river in any of my runs. I'm really fucking happy that happened. To the stairs.
Were you hoping this was the end? No. Another floor awaits.
That was quite the good start off, I'd say. We embark on the next leg of our adventure.
Each of these cards is
Ooh.
crafted from your memories and built from your experience. I created them, but only in the abstract. It is the importance you place on them that makes them real.
Okay. So the cards are crafted from a mix of his magic and my memory. So this game is clearly of some grandeur importance. Like, it mentioned traveling through the 13 gates before this. I wonder, I have two theories going right now. Again, I've never beaten this game. Theory 1, I have died, and this is the challenge you face in the bridge to the afterlife as an adventurer. Theory 2, I've sought this place out seeking some great treasure, and in the end I will be cursed to become the next game master. Alright, we got a few, we got a split path here. We could go in any one of 4 directions. But you know what? I think that's it for this episode of Hand of Fate. So, those of you watching the YouTube upload, I hope you've been enjoying. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments down below. I've been loving getting into this game again. Every episode you've seen so far have all been part of one big recording session, which this is actually the end of it, which I'm quite sad to say. But I hope you guys have been enjoying. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments down below. I'd appreciate a like. Hey Z-King, we were just wrapping up the Hand of Fate. As saying goodbye to you YouTube people. The end cards should be appearing in just a moment. At the top, there'll be the Hand of Fate series, as well as another series Future Brian thinks you'll enjoy when he's editing. Future Brian for me, past Brian for you. Time's funny like that. And the bottom left will be my most recent upload, and the bottom right will be a video recommended specifically for you by the YouTube algorithm. So click on this to continue watching. I hope you've all enjoyed, and ta-ta for now.